We go over to the telephone lines now. Maxwell Agbagba, who is with the former president's team, joins us with some details on his tour today. Good morning to you, Maxwell Agbagba. You've been to the Ashanti region. We just saw your reports on the Upper West region as well, or Upper East. Tell us where the former president is going today. Hello, Maxwell.
Well, Hello, Mama B.
Yes, Maxwell, I can hear you. I'm asking about the NDC's candidates schedule for today in terms of the campaign.
Okay, so there'll be a lot of community engagement today. He was actually scheduled to meet, interact with some community members and electorate in some parts of the Upper East region yesterday. But that couldn't happen because he got to the Upper East region quite late. So his first port of call here in the Upper East region was the Oga East constituency. He arrived here sometime around 8, 9 thereabout, and left the rally grounds around 11 p.m. getting to 12 p.m. thereabout. It was quite late in the evening, but he still had a lot of the residents moving to the rally ground to listen to him actually espouse his vision to them. Right now, today, though, first port of call will be Boko, where we understand there will be a community engagement. He will be sharing his vision with the residents there, and the electorates also there. So that's what he's doing right now. As it stands now, we've not been given the full details of exactly what he will be doing, but we know that we are heading to Baku at this point, where there will be community engagement, where we'll be meeting some chiefs and imams. But yesterday, though, was his last day in the Ashanti region. In the Ashanti region, we've been with him. A lot of things he talked about. Some of the things prominent amongst some of the things he talked about in the Ashanti region is free fertilizer for farmers. He says that used to be the practice in times past, but that stopped after the MPP government took over. He said if the NDC is voted into power, they'll make sure that farmers get free fertilizer. He has also been talking a lot about free senior high school and how if the NDC is voted into power, they will make sure they improve the free senior high school policy program and also abolish the double track system within a year. He has also been talking about the national apprenticeship program. He's been talking also about his Okada vision and how he's hoping to transform that transport sector by training people who are interested in going into it, providing them with licenses, and also getting motorbikes for them on hire purchase basis. One thing that was sort of damping the mood a little bit was the trip to Idra. When we got to Idra, before we actually got to Idra, we had an articulator truck had somersaulted on a section of the road. It was dodging a pothole. There were some NDC supporters in there. 6 of them actually died. John Mahama was at a drug government hospital where he commiserated with family members and also interacted with persons who were injured. He later moved to the drug public park over the weekend and addressed the party supporters who had gathered there and told them that he had actually wanted to call off the rally because of the accident, but he was advised that looking at the huge number of people who had showed up to listen to him, it would just be proper for him to go ahead. So he extended his condolences to the bereaved families and then went ahead to share his vision to the people who are gathered there. So he's ended the tour of the Ashanti region. Now is the Upper East region, and we're going to our first place right now, Mama V.
Maxwell Agbagba is with the NDC's presidential candidate campaign team, John Dramani Mahama. They are in the Upper East region. They arrived there late last night, so the campaign is still ongoing in the Upper East region with the NDC's presidential candidate, John Dramani Mahama.